Hey, collective, how are you guys? Getting ready to start a reading for y'all. Hope you're doing well this evening. Hope you guys have had a wonderful week as well. Oh, hang on one second. A couple home and alchemy. Okay, so she's looking out here. Home. She looks like she's actually reading something here. I don't know if some of you guys might be going home. Maybe you're spending a lot of time at home. She's actually reading something. Maybe something's making someone feel like they miss home. Or, yeah, maybe it's something like that. Interesting alchemy here. Somebody going home. It's funny because I'm actually going home. Sit here and predict my future. Okay, so self-love. Look at this. What a beautiful energy. How interesting, because I just did Sagittarius reading and they started with a massive fight. So I'm happy to see this coming out. All right, so somebody could be going home. They could be thinking about home. They could be desiring home, maybe even a bit nostalgic to feel a certain way. And it may be coming as a result of maybe reading something that maybe makes them feel like home, or kind of reminisce about how they feel when they're at home around people who love them and care for them and support them, perhaps. Honestly, I'm going to say this to you. Something that if somebody is returning to their roots, it's going to be very, very good for them. Okay, that's what I feel like. Returning to their roots, whether they're going back to where they're from or just kind of, I don't know, it's like remembering who they are, getting back to the basics, that sort of stuff, where they feel good about themselves, because there's a lot of self-love going on here, and that often happens, right? When we start getting back to the basics of getting out of the material world and all the sensationalism that is going on around here, and getting back to the truth of who we are, we often do return home either physically or somewhere in our minds, because we remember things, our parents, or if you had good relationships, or our siblings, or the people that were around us that supported us in some way. So this is what I'm going to say. This is going to be very, very prosperous for somebody, okay? And prosperous in many ways. So this is not just monetarily. I think if somebody's trying to create or write or really tap in at this time, alchemize, create, manifest the things that they want, this is going to be a hugely beneficial time for them. All right, let me get a couple more here. Okay, I'm being told to get one of these. Let me change decks. All right, Spirit, what else for the collective, please? Asking and telling. So this may be something as well that requires some kind of cooperation. Maybe it's people working together. You could be doing something here where you're having an open forum as well, where there is a lot of asking and telling. But I feel like this has a lot to do with, again, growth. I said this person here is actually reading something. Is somebody here taking their experiences in life, maybe even their experiences from childhood, or everything that they have actually learned that has molded them, right, and using it to assist others in some way as well? It very well could be. There's some kind of activation that's going on, and I think that that is driving all of this that's happening. So if you feel like you're getting those downloads, you're being activated, you're starting to really feel nostalgic about home, or tapping in creatively, things like that. It also says relaxation here, so make sure that you're spending a lot of time grounded, maybe outside around things that you just find relaxing. You can do that inside as well. You may find something as like knitting or painting, or anything like that, very relaxing for you. Spirit is definitely saying to do that, because whatever this is, whatever, you may be sacrificing something. It could be by making a change or going home, or even time, or anything like that, but you're going to feel such a sense of freedom with it. Okay, so it may very well be time. Why am I getting that? I almost feel like if you're returning home, it could very well be. Oh my God, I cannot believe the way these cards are coming out. This is such an important and profound message. The sacrifice is going to be so worth it because whatever you're doing here, it's taking you to your true self here, which is going to bring you a very strong sense of freedom. Okay? Whoa. So, I might be dealing with a full-on channel or something here, or I mean, you don't have to channel, but something is coming in. This is someone who's highly plugged in. That's what I feel. So you're going through a lot of changes here, and I think that I want you to kind of go with the flow. That's what I feel like saying. I think you need to just kind of go with the flow. This is very much so spirit led. Okay, so understand that first and foremost. Even if you stay where you're at, if you are a person that is going through this, you'll know. Okay, you just got to kind of go with the flow, even if you don't really understand it, and really, especially if you're going home or doing things that take you back. Maybe even it's just, maybe your home is coming to you, maybe your family is coming to you in a sense too, that's just making you feel good and grounded and loved. Okay, it's helping you to transition into some way, to lose any kind of mask here, getting rid of the pseudo self and stepping into your true self here, and finding some sense of freedom. Wow. Okay. All right, so let me see what's going on for you guys tonight. Spirit, what else for the collective? Okay, let me start with these cards. I just want to look at these. Show me the energy, please, for the collective using the Animal Oracle. Peacock, okay. Firefly. Wolf is being very protective here. You are definitely finding your light here. Okay. And then we have the snake here on the bottom here. Kundalini. Somebody might actually be having... no do. Sorry. Let me get it. Somebody might actually be having some kind of Kundalini awakening. They could very well be shedding their skin here. As well, to rebirth something new. This could be somebody here. I don't know if you guys, first of all, you could be getting a lot of attention here in this peacock energy, feeling good about yourself at this particular time. But this could also tell me, proud as a peacock, right? You could be shedding a lot of that too. That could be part of your pseudo self, what we look at as who we are, right? Until we start to awaken, then we're like, oh, that was all bullshit, right? All right, well, I'm happy to see the truth in who I am because I feel so much better at this time. I see your light coming on here, okay? And fireflies are always interesting, right? They come out at night, but they're actually out in the day too. We just don't see them because they're not lighting anything up. But usually we see them at night, which tells me that they kind of ebb and flow between light and darkness, which is probably where you're at. You could be feeling very protective as well. The wolf is very protective of their pack as well. Maybe you're feeling, this is about home, so maybe you're feeling very protective not only of you, but maybe of the people that are around you, maybe your family, okay? Highly spiritual card here as well. You could be hyper focused on something here. Okay, your focus is on about something that you want to do, and it has to do with some kind of awakening. So you know what you're doing. You may be taking time off work or leaving a job or doing something here to sacrifice. This is what you're sacrificing, right? In order to get that freedom that you really want. Okay, freedom from, again, the pseudo self, right? Yeah, as you kind of step into who you truly are. Now, this person looks like they are truly in bliss, right? Being very saturated here in self-love. I feel like you're coming into a time of a lot of support. Whatever this is, again, flow with it and stay very grounded. I also want to tell you, I would always tell you to stay light, because I know how important that is, because I think I might be talking to somebody who is, if not, it's already channel. If you're not already a channel, I feel like you're going to be channeling in some form. You don't have to let them physically speak through you like I do most of the time when I'm not doing cards. But you can, you can do it in terms of, they channeled right. And, a lot of times it can come in as, clairaudience and stuff like that. And you just channel the messages through and, obviously through you. So you're saying them yourself. But, if you're not comfortable with giving them full reign, I know a lot of people aren't. I just started that way, so it never affected me. All right, so let's keep going. Look at Sal, look at you. Yeah, very sensitive. This is what you're looking at. I think a lot of people are going to be looking at you. Okay, that's a very majestic animal, beautiful, highly sensitive of everything that is actually around them. You could already be an empath. I think whatever your looks to me like whatever your skill set is or whatever your gifts are, that's just going to be heightened in some way. All right, beautiful. All right. This is going, I just feel like I feel so warm about this. Like, I think this is going to be so good for somebody. All right, Spirit, what do I need to tell the collective tonight in regards to the story, please? Nice. First card out is freedom. Eight of Swords in reverse here. Somebody's got some kind of new awareness here, and they're releasing, and actually they're releasing any kind of fears here. They're being liberated here. This is a person who's went through a lot. They could have felt stuck for a long while, and they're really kind of finding their way. Yeah, look at this. You were definitely stuck for a long while here. And honestly, you may have spent some time here too, maybe not investing in too much of anything outside of you. It could have just been, um, yeah, it could have been into some kind of growth or something here that was happening. I said this in Sagittarius reading, and I'll definitely repeat it in y'all's. You know that life obviously happens, for us, not to us. So a lot of times we will be slowed down, like literally have a block thrown in front of us in terms of relationships, in terms of, business, in terms of moving forward. Even for me, it was housing. Last year, it was so weird. I've never had that happen before. Everything usually kind of flows, but that I was like, wow, this is crazy. And then I was taken home literally. Well, actually, I decided, I guess, to go home, and it was just the best thing that could have happened to me. And maybe that's kind of what I should be conveying to you guys because it was so unexpected. I did ultimately make the decision, but it ended up being such a healing time for me. And so if you're second guessing it or, fearing it or something like that, I think somebody's that you're going to, I think being closer to your roots in some way, whatever that means to you, is going to feel good for some reason. Some of you guys have not been very productive where you have been anyway. That's what I feel. And it's because you've been going through a lot of growth and Spirit is moving you so that you can continue that process. Yeah, this shows me that you've been through a lot. Nine of Wands here. I mean, you definitely are showing up as somebody who's very resilient here. All right, you may have had your faith tested. Okay, and this may be continuing to test your faith in a sense, right? I feel like you're very close to success now, so don't give up. Yeah. So I'm wondering if this is definitely a card about independence, okay? But you could have had a lot of stuff going on around you as well. This is why you're so protective. You could be protective over your family or protective over you or protective over both for that matter, right? You could have felt like wherever you were, you weren't having a whole lot of support here. Okay, there could have been a lot of third-party situations or gossip or scandal, anything like that. I don't know why I feel like you were fighting your way through some things here. Look, there's a card of family again. I'm telling you, this is going to be so good for somebody. I cannot even believe this. Getting back around your family, around your roots in some way. I swear to you, it's going to be so good for whoever this is for. Again, okay, you're going to find some sense of harmony. You're going to feel loved. Your emotions could stabilize. They may already be stable, but I think you're going to find even more so some kind of domestic joy or emotional stability in a sense. Again, this card is about freedom, okay? You're learning to really take a break. Just say no to people. If you're a person that generally is like a people pleaser, you're learning to say no and generally lighten the load. This is a time for you to really drop those burdens and focus on you. That is the sacrifice, right? You don't need to hold all that anymore. Spirit is definitely trying to show you how to free yourself up. Yeah, most definitely, because I think you've had other people around you that have probably not wanted that for you. All right, they could have tried to keep you in some kind of, I don't know, cognitive dissonance in a way, right? They could have been very superficial as well. You could have even felt like your insight was a bit clouded, all right, going through certain things. But again, Everything shows up to show us something, okay? So always perceive things that way and then just move forward. You're getting a real strong, I feel like, spiritual, not only download, but I feel like you're stepping into your spiritual side very heavily, and I think that is going to help you immensely. It's not that we don't still go through stuff, but we recognize them for what they're actually there for, right? And it totally changes the dynamic. That's what's happening with you here. I definitely think that your intuition, I'm going to pull one more card on that because I can see everything going so good, but this last card shows me that your intuition could be a little blocked, so you might be questioning things. Yeah. This is the perfect card to see. That card is all about coming out of whatever you're in. Maybe you don't feel like it's time, right? But this right here is showing me that, yeah, it may be blocked, but you're going to go for it. Okay, you're going to surrender. You're going to let go of any kind of waiting that you've been doing to make some kind of change, make some kind of yeah, I feel like it's to make some kind of move here. Some of you might actually be moving, is what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. All right, Spirit. So what does this lead into? Tell me what is coming up then. Let's look at September. Show me what is coming up then for the collective as they pursue this. Oh, wow. The Lovers. You might be meeting someone there. Oh, wow. Wow. I did not see this coming. So you might, okay, you definitely being led in some way. This might be an opportunity just to balance you, to be honest with you, if you're not looking for some kind of relationship, but you might find that your relationships are very harmonious, so very balanced. But I think you have some kind of oh my God, I have this feeling that something is about to hit you out of nowhere. You might find that you're coming into contact with some kind of very deep soul connection is what I'm getting. So thank God you're looking good up here peacocking, right? Just kidding. Somebody may be trying to take action on you. Let me see what this is. So someone may want to take some kind of action on you. This is a brand new option. This is new. Yep, you got the Four of Cups here in reverse. I cannot believe the way these cards are coming out. This is a person. It's a person that's about to snap you out of whatever kind of, if you've been in a holding pattern, if you've just been focusing on yourself. Oh my God, I just have a feeling somebody's about to be so freaking into you. And maybe even on the same, I feel like there might be somebody here that's going to be, you're going to feel, I feel like you're going to feel some kind of intense connection with this person. King of Wands energy. So it could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Oh my God. Is this somebody that you have known? I keep talking about going home. So, I mean, maybe it is. Look at this. It's a person that's, okay, somebody wants to talk to you is what I'm getting here. So, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or any kind of passionate energy, let's just say it that way. This is somebody who is very bold, usually quite charming. Okay, this could be an entrepreneur as well. This is a person that is not afraid to take control for what they want, and that's what I feel is exactly what's going to happen here. This could be somebody from the past, but more so, this could be somebody that you know through your family, through your friends, something like that, through old friends that maybe you come back in contact with. This person could be very curious about you. I see them kind of keeping an eye on you. I don't know if they're doing that now, but they could be if it's a person from the past for sure. Feeling very sentimental. I think honestly, this feels to me, and I saw a new star or someone new here actually coming in, a new option for you. This could be the past, just take it as it resonates. But if this person is brand new, like I think that they are, this is going to be, and I'm going to tell you why I think they are. I don't feel the blocks of a past connection. Sometimes with not sometimes, almost always with past connections, I start to feel something's wrong, something's up. And what that is that that's the tension that's in the relationship, things that still need to be worked out. things like that that are usually coming up. This feels good to me. And so I'm not really feeling the intenseness of the past here. Unless you have somebody that's completely revived, and I said revived, I don't know why. Somebody that's completely like changed themselves, their ways. You might actually find, so this could actually come through a family member or a friendship of somebody that you know introducing you, something like that. This person, or maybe you just meet this person, they feel very familiar to you, because I did say that this is going to be a very intense connection. This person could be quite chatty as well. They could want to chat. That's what I feel like. I feel like there's going to be heavy pursuit for some reason. So somebody may be pursuing. I just think they're going to be taken with you. This is so crazy. Yeah. I think they're going to want to pursue you in some way. Oh my God. This is going to be such a surprise for you. This is, I'm telling you, you do not see this coming. Absolutely not. Ten of Swords in reverse here. I love this so much because I feel you changing, whatever you're doing up here to change, your self-healing, your alchemizing, you may be going home. All of this is about, oh my God, something is about to seriously change for you. And whoever this is going to be all about you. Okay, now if you don't want a relationship, just ignore. But whoever this is for, is going to be all about you. You might be a person that's very inspiring as well. They could be looking at you as that. I feel like this is someone who will not be, I don't know why I'm feeling so strongly all of a sudden. They're not going to be able to take their, I feel like they don't want to take their eyes off of you. I feel like this is someone who will want to talk a lot. Most definitely want to see you a lot. It's going to be different. Whatever you've been through, whatever you feel like you've been dealing with, I think it's going to be completely different. That's what I want to say. This person's also going to help you heal or finish healing in some way. I definitely feel they're going to help you move on from whatever all of this was, even stronger than you were before. Now, I think you can do that by yourself, but there's something that they're bringing to the table, the way that they're treating you, the way that you should be treated is what it looks like. That's going to help any painful sores that you may still have in you, okay, fall out. They're going to help you to heal. That's what I feel. Wow. Okay. See how Spirit works? You just sit back and give them the reins. And, you know, I can definitely see you're not looking for this. I can definitely see that this is coming out of nowhere. And I can definitely see there might even be a little hesitation, right, to even make a move, to get out of your comfort zone. But wow, look at this. Incredible. All right. So let's look at this. What else, Spirit? What else do you want? What comes next? Yeah. We have the 8 of Wands straight up. 9 of Swords in reverse. See, a lot of fast communication, a lot of movement that has taken place here. Look at that. Yeah, releasing fear, healing. You're finding some kind of relief here. This is also the end of any kind of mental torment you may have been going through in your life. This is also you finding some kind of help, people coming up to actually help you. All right. Learning how to cope with something as well. I don't know if this could definitely be somebody focused here. These don't really, for me, because I'm looking at the energy, actually, let me get one more, because are you going home? Let me ask you this, because somebody is maybe sick. Or are you going home because, if you're going home, are you revisiting because something happened? Let me say it that way. All right. Was there a death, or, you know, the passing of someone, of course, or maybe that's something that you're visiting, okay, as you're thinking about these things. Somebody's going home or getting closer to their family in some way. I think I would also tell you to, I mean, it's normal to obviously allow your emotions to play out the way that they will. There's some kind of sadness about this too. And I don't know why I feel this is connected to another. God, maybe that means something to you. Because I definitely see there's a lot of fast communication and move here and a lot of changes that are happening for you. Let me keep going because maybe this is you coming out of this torment and feeling regret that you had to go through, of what you had to go through or something like that. It could very well be. I saw you in this wolf energy, so I think you're definitely being very protective of yourself here. But honestly, a lot of this could be as well this awakening. Now that I think about it, this could definitely be an awakening that's happening that's kind of putting you through these emotions, because that does happen too. We begin to filter through them. I want to look more at the sadness card because I'm trying to figure out if you feel kind of abandoned, or I think you're processing emotions. That's what I think. And you're getting to this place of contentment. Maybe you're coming out of this with this fast movement is taking you out of whatever this change is, taking you to a space of healing and relief, okay? Again, ending some kind of mental torment here, getting some help here to help you move beyond any kind of discontent. All right, and into some kind of wish fulfillment. All right, so you're going to feel most definitely some sense of emotional richness here. All right, with whatever this is that you're doing, I'm interpreting it kind of literally, but maybe you're not. Maybe this is just about you reconnecting again with who you truly are. That maybe that is your home. This card also tells me that there's going to be some achievements with this as well. You might find pleasure with others that are around you or begin to have pleasure in your life, okay? It's definitely a recognition of what matters to you, what brings you some sense of contentment as well. I don't know if somebody wants to make amends. If you have people that you're on the outs with, maybe there will be discussions or even confessions, okay, where amends are being made and wrongs are being righted. It could be you to others or others to you. Yeah. Giving and receiving help, generosity. Look, you can't make it up. I mean, this is going to be so powerful for you. I have no idea who this is for, but this is going to be very powerful. I feel like for you. So this is all about somebody who is healing and going through a massive, I feel like, awakening or ascension of sorts. Okay, stepping into a new level. That's what I feel. And you're going to have so much help, I feel like, in doing so. All right, so don't be afraid of that. If you have been, okay, yeah, I know why I'm saying this. I definitely sense some of you have become kind of loners in your life and learned to really just depend on you. And this is actually helping you to reconnect, okay? Reconnect and understand that you don't have to be that way. There are actually good people around you who do want to love you. Now, obviously, use discernment because we see a lot of stuff on YouTube, right? And in life, but it is about allowing others, because here's the thing, a lot of you have become, I get this one too. All right, what I'm getting is a lot of you find it difficult to even ask people for help. But I think you're going to have people there that just want to help. All right, it may even catch you off guard here. Whoever this is around you, whoever you're calling family or whoever you consider home, they are going to be there for you. And again, that's part of the awakening, I feel like, to get you reconnected, not only with others but with yourself. And it's my brother said to me the other day, it's like, we come in as babies and then we go through life and then we get older and it's like we start to go back, and others need to take care of the older people again, because we're going through that with my father. And it is true. It is true, and it's hard for them to go through, but it is true that that's kind of the way it happens for us. And I'm telling you this not because, and I mean, you could be older, but I'm not telling you that for that reason. I'm telling you this because we go through life, and life makes us paranoid sometimes of others, or cautious of so many that are around us due to things that have really happened to us. And so we begin to disconnect more and more, and feel like, well, I can do it on my own, I can make it on my own. But then you get to a certain point and you're like, okay, wait, maybe I can't, and I do need help. And this is almost like getting you reconnected to that to begin with, so that you never have to go through those fears, so that you always know that you are supported, not just by God. This is God, actually. This is Source bringing people to you or bringing you to them. Okay. So, but in it anyway, so that you don't have to feel that way, so that you can feel loved and nurtured and taken care of, and like you are supported, right? Reconnecting you. Okay. All right, let's go to, I'm going to get some of these, and I think I'm going to, how many minutes am I on? 30 minutes in. The Spirit, I think I'm going to get some of these and just close out for my collective. Then I got to do my other water signs. I should have been done those. I'm so sorry, guys. I did do Pisces. All right. Protect. It says, you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Okay, so make sure you're doing that, because your first cards that it looks like you are trying to break away from definitely told me that you had some people here that were not very supportive here. I also saw a card here, this one actually, that showed me that you could have had some kind of mental torment and stuff going on. Okay, maybe it was from the gossip, maybe it's from the third parties, or feeling unsupported in some way. I don't know. But anyway, it's definitely saying to protect yourself or make sure that you're having good boundaries with people. Check in. When you think about whatever it is that you're pondering, take a moment to check into how you feel about it. Do you feel lighter or heavier? I love this card. Excited or filled with dread? Pay attention to your inner guidance. It's always so helpful. Guidance. I don't know why I cut the word off. It's always so helpful. So yeah, your emotions are always a nice barometer to show you where you're at. So always check in with that. And then healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. I love it. Okay, I'm going to share this one's on the bottom. I've never seen it, but it looks like it would be well, it's definitely pertinent to this. It says presence. You're being asked to spend more time in the present moment, to stop ruminating about the past or longing for the future. Your life is happening right now, and when you're not present for it, you miss all of its beauty. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. Looking at this reading, I think you are going to not only grow immensely, but benefit immensely during this period. You just got to kind of let it happen. Obviously, have good boundaries. It does say that. But I think also some of you might be breaking away from something else to do this. So that's also going to be to enjoy yourself and not allow that stuff to come back into your energy field, especially not right now, because you need this time for you. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate. I pray it does. And I will see you guys very soon. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.